We got Travis
Brappa
Browne. He's 13-0-1 versus Antonio.
Pezao.
That's Bigfoot for you Brazilian, non-Brazilian fans. Silva, he's 60-4. Browne, 69% of his wins by KO, 15% by submission. Silva, 69% of his wins by KO, also 19% by submission. This fight is just curious because I think Silva has no fucking chance in this fight. Because you look at his last two fights, he fought two guys who are pretty fucking good athletes and pretty good wrestlers that both beat him in the stand-up. Between Cain Velasquez and Cormier. So now you throw Browne in the mix, who's a fucking
killer
athlete. He's got the fucking size. He's got the stand-up. I think Silva's only chance is if he can get it to the ground, but based on his last two performances where he just got absolutely fucking destroyed, how is he even going to get it to the ground? I mean, the only person he looked really good against was Fedor, but that's when he's on his downside. So how does Silva fucking win this fight? I don't see it.
You gotta get it to the ground.
Right.
That's the only way. I agree. 100%.
Well, will it go there?
We know what the thing is Mr. Browne here sometimes has a tendency to start slow. Maybe he's too relaxed in the beginning stages of the fight. So I think if you're Bigfoot, you got to try to clinch up and drag this thing to the ground. I mean, I would say maybe even pull guard, you know, because the one thing that always stands out to me with Bigfoot is when he fought, was it Mike Kyle?
Yeah.
That guy's a 205er, and dude, Kyle was working him for the first round or so.
Stand up, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, what the hell? What, he shouldn't be beating him up like that. And he ended up getting top and then, you know, pounding him out. But at the same time, like, these are heavyweights, and you can see from his Fedor's not really a heavyweight. I mean, and like you said, he's kind of on the decline, and he comes over here in the UFC and he's getting handled. I agree. I don't think there's a chance he wins this fight, which means, of course, he's probably going to do something crazy. But
that means he probably wins. For sure.
Yeah. But, I mean, Travis Browne, I'm thinking Browne was knocking fools out before his last couple of fights, like left and right. I don't see any reason why we can't get a TKO in the first round or two. You know, he's been on a tear, and he might be the real deal. I don't know, this guy.
He hasn't lost yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Draw, Czech Congo, draw.
Yeah, that was a draw. But his ground game, not the best.
He's working on it.
So, we'll see. If he goes to the ground, you should try to get standing as quick as possible. But otherwise, I give him every other advantage in the takedowns and whatever, stand up and the wrestling, all of it.
Here's the question. I'd have to go back, and this is on the line of bad taste. But didn't Bigfoot have a tumor?
Yes.
And
it was not a tumor.
Well, after he had that tumor, I'd have to go back to when he had the tumor removed, because I want to say he was like over or like 300. He was like a super heavyweight.
Yeah.
Was he the same fighter afterwards? Because I don't know if he is anymore.
I don't think he was. I think, well,
maybe the tumor had the extra power in there.
Could be.
And that was fueling his aggression. Huh? Like the juice. Looks that over him.
Well, maybe. I mean, it's not like he's lost a ton, but the guy's just awkward. You know, he's awkwardly large and just, you know, he's not the best striker, and he's kind of like just slow and prodding and just kind of just, he's always in the mix, but I don't know. This guy, don't see it happening. I just don't.
First round?
Late first round, I'm thinking. I think Bigfoot.
Oh, first round.
Bigfoot going to get finished. TKO.
So we got
probably not
Browne.
going to knock him out. Has he ever been knocked out? I don't think so.
He's asking me like I can pull stats out of my ass. Yes, he has.
You can't pull stats out of your ass? Let me check.
Fuck yeah. Yes, he has. I'll tell you what the Magic 8 Ball is going to take. Magic 8 Ball just said, fuck you to both of us. He said, I'm going to take Bigfoot. I didn't give a shit.
Nice.